Hey guys, so I thought today I would just tell you about the surgery itself, the weight loss surgery I had back in November. My experience. So it was it's kind of hard to remember a lot of it, but I had to do, to even get approved, I had to do monthly weigh-ins, go to a seminar, have a psych evaluation. Let's see what else. What else did I have to do? I don't remember. Oh, I had a endoscopy where they put a tube down my throat. Um, what else? What else? What else? Huh. I can't remember what else. Yeah, my memory sucks. But, the day of the surgery, November 9th, I got to the hospital about 10 a.m. About. Yeah, about 10 a.m. They did the questions, put the IV in me, and around 1:30, 2 o'clock, maybe they took me to the actual like, waiting area for the surgery, because they had an actual center in it. It was like a bariatric center and a floor in the hospital. So, went to the room, they went over what they were gonna do, explain the anesthesia, and then maybe 2:45, 3 o'clock, they rolled me in. Next thing I know, it's like 7:30-ish, and I'm sort of awake. And by sort of awake, I mean I was still out of it. I remember them saying anytime I had to get up, call for a nurse, because I was still under the effects of the anesthesia and they were still putting painkillers in me. That first night I pretty much slept. The next day was where I felt the pain. And it wasn't bad, it was just I needed Tylenol every 6 hours, and if it got really, really bad, an actual painkiller. And then they put an anti-nausea med in me, and basically the 3 days I was in the hospital was liquids. Just Jello, protein shakes, and water. I had to sip a little medicine cup size every 15 minutes. Water became a chore. It really did. And then they made me walk around the hospital wing to relieve the pressure, the gas that was in my body, because they put gas in you. They put CO2 in you to expand the chest while they do the surgery. That's where most of the pain is actually coming from. The gas builds up in you. And they said, in my case, I wouldn't be able to leave the hospital until I was passing gas through the back end. And on the third day, first day I didn't do anything. Second day was coming out my mouth. Third day the nurse was like, I know you want to go home, so here's what we're gonna do. We'll give you a suppository. Took about 3 hours, and I was out around 5 p.m. Then I went to the store to get more protein shakes, and then I was on, for the first week, full liquid diet. So protein shakes, chicken broth, Jello, water, stuff like that. Second week was pureed food, so loose mashed potatoes, oatmeal, everything from week 1. I looked at it like, no, I'll do this my way. So I did a little different from what they were saying because there were certain foods I didn't like on there. Weeks 3, 4, and 5 were soft foods, so scrambled eggs, toast, soft pasta, really soft vegetables, stuff like that. And then week 2 stuff, they wanted me off liquid calories, but I'll get there. I'll get there. Week 6 and 7 was starting to incorporate regular food back into my diet. They wanted me to continue drinking water, trying to get 64 ounces in a day. Portion sizes 1/4 of a cup, give or take. I could do 1/8 of a cup. It's only been recently that I can do maybe 1/4 depending on what it is. So yeah, that's fun. December 10th was my post-op where I had lost 20 pounds. And then I just recently saw a doctor. I'm now down 30 pounds. But I don't feel hungry. Like, I really don't. Like, there were days where I was just literally eating hard-boiled eggs and I was fine. And drinking water. They said avoid liquid calories. But I'm using meal replacement shakes to get the protein in and get what I need. Because, like I said, I'm not hungry. And if I force myself to eat, then I throw up. So I'm taking it this way, and I'd say over the past 2 weeks, there were only like 3 days where I've only gotten like 500 calories or less in. And my aunt who had the surgery said that's fine. As long as you're getting your vitamins and it's not a long-term thing, you'll be fine. I think it's just my body's like, what'd you do? And now I'm looking at the calories in the food. I'm looking at the labels. It's weird. I'm retraining myself. It's crazy. I ate pasta a couple weeks ago, and I could eat 1/4 of a cup. I can eat half of a burger. Like, I get these vegan burgers, veggie burgers. I can eat half of that. And it's weird. You know how ramen has like no nutritional value whatsoever? It fills me up for hours. It's weird. Like, it's weird. The pain probably lasted about 4 or 5 days. But there was, like, I think my first night home, I had this really freak moment where I had this really sharp pain where I thought I ripped something. So the rest of it, at like 2 in the morning, so I was looking for like the signs of what they're looking for. And then I messaged a friend, and they were like, no, that happens. And I felt a little better, but I was still freaked out. But, yeah. February 9th, I was 2 months since the surgery, and like I said, I was down 30 pounds. I am planning to buy a scale just probably next month. Maybe. I don't know when, but I am planning to buy one so I can actually see it. Because my therapist said getting a scale would be good so your mind can see what everyone else sees to try to prevent the body dysmorphia. So I'm gonna try that. If they said if you're down 100 pounds and you're still having the issue where you don't see the weight loss, then we'll talk about it, because 30 pounds Yeah, people will notice. You might not. You might. I don't know. Everyone's different. I don't notice it. But a friend has noticed. My landlord has noticed. Like, I don't. So, I will keep you guys updated. Thanks for watching. Bye.